Just keep walking along here, I think.
Is there anybody here with us on this bridge?
Someone walking through the trees. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, it was a gate.
That's alright, set by then. Yeah. Well, that's alright like that, actually. That's not bad. Yeah. There we go. Fell into position. It's time for another Go Stops, and this time we've come all the way out near my nan's house, out in Gosfields, to a location called Sparrows Pond, which I've seen videos on YouTube already saying about it's haunted and it's
pretty renowned, apparently, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the main story for Sparrows Pond is that there was supposed to be a carriage with I think it was a very sort of posh lady for one of the big houses around here who was going across the bridge that goes over Sparrows Pond, and something caused the horse to bolt that was pulling the carriage, and it went straight off the edge of the bridge into the water, and she drowned. So it's a reported death that's there, and also the actual railings on the side of the bridge. There's metal railings there. You can actually see from what I've seen on other people's videos, is the railing is actually still like bent off towards the side of where the carriage went off.
It's certainly known to have sort of stuff going on, so it'll be, well, hopefully we'll get something. It's quite foggy tonight.
It's really foggy.
Which is going to add to the eerie factor.
We've got a little bit of a trek to go yet.
Yeah.
We've got to cut through the other side of Gosfield first, then through the woods, then find the edge of the woods, then cut across as well.
Well, I don't know the way, so I'll follow you.
I've looked on Google Maps. So you remember before with the Bodney? I'm never ever going to distrust your knowledge of places anymore, because I was going to take. I'll never doubt your navigating ability again. This is it being put to the test.
I trust you to find us there. I've been wrong loads of times. Okay.
Apparently, the area that it's in, there is a private residence nearby.
You didn't tell me that bit. That's alright.
I wanted to keep it secret.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine.
It'll make good videos.
As long as it's nearby, it's not actually theirs, is it?
Nah. We'll go the stealthy way. We'll get there. We'll be fine.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it. So we've walked through the big woods. We've just come out the other side now. Now having a look to see how close we are actually to the bridge.
Oh, we're really close. So it's there. So we need to go.
Oh, is that a right? Is that a little pathway that goes to it?
That's where we just walked, isn't it?
No, on the grass, on the grass.
There.
If we head back out, then it'll probably follow a path around. That's a good job we didn't carry on there, because that was going to take us through all the shrubs.
Yeah. You know what? Where there's shrubbery, there's buggery.
Can't even get the camera focus. It's disgusting with you.
Just keep walking along here, I think.
I can hear stuff moving up ahead.
That was just the trees, I think, wasn't it?
I hear the birds up there flying ahead. Already getting that thing, even just getting closer to it, when your eyes start playing tricks and you start seeing stuff. I thought that was someone's head looking over the top of that.
Well, there's not been any signs of private property.
Well, I can see it.
So we've not...
We came out the sand pit, which is public.
Yeah, which is a public footpath, so we've not unknowingly... Well, if we have, we haven't seen anything that's told us we can't be here.
That fence there, that used to be the gate for it. This must be it. That's so cool. I forgot about like this bit.
Ah, so we're on the bridge now.
This is it. I've got like the heart going, but I don't know if that's just because it's like excited to find it.
Yeah. It's a lot more impressive than I thought it'd be.
That has been used for a while because it's tree growing.
Yeah.
I reckon this would be fine to walk on.
Yeah, it's concrete, I think. Bit of a drop though.
Yeah, it is a bit. You can see how if you fell off there.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the carriage more so, because you'd drown in the carriage. That's a good point. What is that?
There's a fire in the middle. That's the side there where the carriage came off.
Yeah.
Or what I'm guessing is.
Well, that would explain why it's all bent.
Yeah. We hear ducks out there somewhere. Well, I'm actually feeling a bit weird, like a bit when we go to places that are haunted.
Yeah.
The hairs on the back of your, maybe not even that. Like feeling like something's here.
Yeah.
Not feeling how I felt a couple of minutes ago, or walking the entire way here.
Yeah, more.
Now getting here, it feels a bit different.
Not apprehension, but something else. I thought it would just be a couple of handrails. I didn't realise. Oh, there's graffiti. 287, 216.
If you see your name on there, please comment on the video.
There's a lot of graffiti
Is
actually.
that Emma and James, 2009?
It wasn't you. and
No,
your
it wasn't me and
sister.
Emma. I thought maybe it was because we were standing like on the middle of the bridge.
Yeah, but over here you're
But it
feeling
felt
a
a bit
bit
strange.
bizarre.
I find it weird as well. There's that like fire that's in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was just a load of plant leaves that were growing out the middle of the bridge.
Yeah, no, it's obviously been burned.
I don't know if there'd be more ruins of stuff through there.
I don't know. It looks like it was just this, didn't it? Although there is a gate here, so that means this is probably private,
Yeah.
I guess. Have you turned your phone off?
No, I'll do that now. It's going off. Power off.
That's another thing. There's not any power that I've seen around here, like any
No.
power lines or
there's
anything.
those things, which I thought were power cables, but that's not, is it? It's just structural.
These things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, don't know, iron. I'm not getting anything just yet, but it's certainly, I reckon it might be somewhere that builds up.
I don't know as well if is it because we are so high up off the water.
See if I can get a shot of the water down there. Probably just see it. It's what? 10? No, probably more than that. 20 foot down?
Yeah. Well, I'm 7 foot tall, and that's at least like 2.5 as high
Yeah.
as me. That someone was 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
Maybe not 7 foot tall.
Try not to stretch the truth on ghost tops, but
Occasionally, I will call myself tall. So, what are you? What are your first impressions of it?
I'm not actually feeling anything at the moment.
The actual place itself, though, is pretty
But,
grand.
well, the place, it's like, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I see somewhere that I think has potential, sort of thing, that it seems like somewhere that something could happen.
It's that sort of instinct. That
Yeah, I don't know whether it's because of how it looks, but it's got sort of that weird ambience about it. Is it ambience or ambience? Or is ambience just what posh
I think
people
it
call
depends
it?
if you're French.
Oh, right, yes, so that is just what posh people call it.
Ambiance.
Ambiance. You can't see great, you can see the structure bits, but you can't see.
Oh. What was that? That's a tree. I thought it was like another structure over there. That's brickwork. How far down is the water?
It probably just goes right down to the water, I guess. God, I'm filming, so I'm going to stand here.
Just in case. Some more metalwork. It's not too steep. It looks like there might be some sort of little. Oh no, the water's there.
I say it looks like it probably just goes straight into the water rather than any kind of riverbank.
It does look really creepy down here because you've got the sort of stone sides of it.
Yeah.
The other side, it just goes straight down
Yeah.
to the water underneath. Let's open another one for the video in case I go flying down the hill. I reckon maybe start running on K2 just have a see.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Although it could be a gate because it's got like a bit for a look.
Oh yeah, look, we're going to the
Oh, it was a gate.
That's like a lace. It is weird how it's like such a grand bridge.
Yeah.
We had to walk for a little while to get here.
Yeah, but you don't know where the old path went. Or the old road.
Well, it must have gone. It's gone off the sides of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking where it would have led to. I didn't look up enough to see if it was like it led to a house or it led to just on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought it's like that old because all the ash would have washed away.
I was wondering, with it being on a bridge like this in the middle of nowhere, would it have been possibly something more occulty?
No.
But
That's just probably just kids with a fire.
yeah. Back that feeling I had as we got here is sort of subsided now. I don't know if that was anything,
Yeah.
but we've got K2 in a bag.
I've got it in my pocket.
That's the second time I've heard sort of wading noise, but I don't know if that's someone.
Owl. I think it was an owl.
Ah, yeah, it could have been. Don't walk sideways.
No,
You won't.
we're going lights out and playing it dangerously. Is there anybody on this bridge with us?
This is taking on a different
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like...
Is it because it's dark?
Well, yeah, and I think the danger aspect of literally walking to there and we're in trouble. Is there anybody on this bridge with us?
I'm getting the back of your neck shivers now. Like the not cold ones, like the feeling we generally seem to get whenever there's something about to happen.
We've heard
I'm so aware of like that.
Yeah.
I keep feeling like I keep feeling like I'm gonna be looking back there or back there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's that sort of tense. Go.
Yeah.
Say what you were
I was just gonna say. I've forgotten now.
You get asked about coming.
Oh yeah. We heard a story about a lady that sadly died here. If you know anything about that, or you knew the lady, could you come over and talk to us, please? We're trying to find out what went on here with the accident. Don't need to be afraid of us. There's a box that James is holding. Would you be able to touch that in some way or manipulate it? Some lights on there that will come on if you bring your energy around it, if you know how to do that.
It's the problem with doing this in the woods at night outside. There's little noises everywhere.
A lot of noises. But it's actually silent on the bridge though.
Yeah, up here it's really quiet. There's no tree cover really above either.
No, it's
not
just,
like there'd be
yeah, it's
owls
right
in
in the open. I mean, you can see it from aerial view on Google Maps, so it's right
Yeah.
open. I'm sorry about what happened here, if the stories are true. And if that did happen, then we'd like to let people know about that. Tell your story of what went on.
I think one of the things that's supposed to happen here is you're supposed to hear her scream as she goes off the
Yeah.
like the same.
If it's the same place I've heard of, I'm pretty sure that you can hear the sound of the horses rearing.
Possibly, yeah.
If it's the same, I've heard of one story, and I think it might be here.
Well, I'm just thinking now for a possible way to debunk stuff. Those owls over there do sound a bit like someone like shouting or screaming.
Yeah, that's a good point
Might
actually.
have been what people are hearing.
There's probably deer here as well, which make a screechy sound. I hadn't thought of that actually. That's a good point. Did you used to drive along this bridge with the cart and the horses? Or horse and cart, as they're more commonly referred to as. Could you come along here now so we can hear you? Or maybe see you?
It's either behind you,
Yeah.
that way we came, where it's sort of more light out towards the field.
Yeah.
Just keep watching there, because I feel like if something's going to come along, that'll be our best chance of seeing something.
Well, I wonder if they stopped using it after the accident, maybe.
Maybe. Although it's not like it's fallen into disrepair, really, apart from the size.
Mm.
See, like that, owls like that, I reckon that must be what people are hearing.
Yeah, I'll say that or deer. They're both similar sort of.
I don't think that's gone off.
I haven't seen it go off, no. Well, somehow I'd wandered closer to this side than I thought. I didn't realise I was that close to that side. I thought I was close to this side.
God, I only just realised how much we were walking about.
Yeah. But I think we were just sort of shuffling on the spot, but we sort of wandered over to that side.
Side. Got it?
Oh fuck, I can't see now. Is there anybody here with us on this bridge? What I'm holding in my hand you can use to talk to us. Let me hear your voice through this. What I'm holding in my hand you can use to talk to us. Let me hear your voice through this.
Don't know.
Nothing on that. I didn't hear anything substantial anyway.
No.
Weird, not having the camera. I feel a little bit more on edge.
You feel
That's
it,
like
yeah.
what you can't get across to the people watching is that when you've got the camera, you can't see anything at all because you've got an LCD screen that just blinds you. So it's
you can't see anything apart from a very, very clear picture of what's in front of you on a tiny, tiny screen.
You can't, like the light from the moon or whatever, you can't make out anything around you, which may be that, it's interesting, maybe what you were feeling earlier was visual, like
Possibly,
because what you could see around, because when I had the camera I didn't feel anything at all. I thought it was just from a bit creepy looking, but now I can look around, I'm starting to feel a bit more on edge, so it might just be...
That's the thing, I think maybe it's even a case of when you have the camera, it gives you that safety of it.
Yeah. Are you the lady that sadly died on this bridge? Could you speak for us, please? People say they can hear you scream here. And they say you still are around this place. Speak for us, please. People say they can hear you scream here. And they say you still are around this place.
No, listen back to the other one, because that was definitely like a quite a louder bit of going.
Could you speak for us, please? People say they can hear you scream here. They say you still are around this place.
That?
Yeah. That. I heard a car over there. It sounds like a car.
Yeah, it does.
But I just heard something loud over there, so I wonder if it's...
There is a road, well, past where those lights are in the distance.
I'm thinking if it was something with a loud engine or something. You should be able to hear on the camera.
Hmm.
You'll be able to listen, compare
match it up
to the camera and see if there's a car.
You can use our energy, if you need to use our energy to manipulate the sound, or to have enough energy to make sound, or even show yourself.
Use whatever you can to let us know you're here.
Energy, if you need to use that energy to manipulate the sound, or to have enough energy to make sound, or even show yourself.
Use whatever you can to let us know you're here. Nothing on that, no. Actually, what might be an idea is I'm going to go and just quickly lay the recorder down over there. If we come back here and just stay quiet, just see if anything's left on there. It might be that, I mean, you never know how intimidating we are to whatever we're trying to communicate with. So I'll just quickly lay this over there.
That made quite a good shot, actually, the light coming over the ridge. Oh, I just saw like a burst of fog on the screen, but I think that's
probably breath.
Yeah. It is quite cold. Not as cold as it has been, but...
I think the EMF didn't go off, so...
No. Was that a tap on it? Play it back. Something moved, like something moved, or... That's you walking away.
Yeah.
That.
Possibly.
Is that us talking?
That's us.
Is that sandwich or something?
It's an owl. I literally put it like that.
Yeah. That's not moving there, is it?
Yeah, so there's no way that's going to move. It's not even a wooden bridge, it's not like we've got rungs and stuff that are going to...
What I'll do is I'll put the camera down over here. So we are both like in complete darkness. Because by doing that, it means we're both
Yeah, I know what you mean.
without any vision.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice job.
Yeah, we've just seen a light in the woods. It looks like it's coming this way.
I can't hear a dog or anything. I thought maybe it was someone walking a dog.
Yeah.
They had a dog in it, and they came from that way. Still over there.
We're going from that direction.
That was really weird. They came right past here. Then I saw the light at ground level, like on the floor.
What, over this direction?
Like straight up ahead, on the floor.
So when I first saw
Walked
it,
up and it's gone.
it was like that way when I first saw it.
Oh, I thought it was someone walking through the trees.
That's
there.
what I thought. That's what I thought. We'd have heard someone.
I don't know if it's someone who came around with a torch, turned the torch off, and then hiding over there.
Yeah, possibly.
I just heard them moving.
So did I. James, I think we should get the bag.
It's weird.
I definitely saw a light over there.
Yeah, definitely. But they were walking through the trees towards
Yeah.
us, and they disappeared. I don't know if that was paranormal or what.
There was definitely a light, 100%. I thought it was like a person with a torch.
There was no beam like reflecting back. Look how foggy it is out here.
Yeah, but maybe, yeah. There was definitely a light, but I didn't hear anyone. But I just, if it is a person, I don't like the idea of being in the middle of nowhere and it's
We've still got quite a trek.
that's what I mean, it's a dodgy person.
That was really weird.
There's definitely 100% a light. I didn't hear anything. And I'm not sure where they'd walk, because I don't think there's a path that way.
I thought if it was someone out walking, especially like, who's walking out, apart from us doing this, but I mean, who's out this time? Even if it was someone out.
Yeah. And if they were coming to see what we're doing here, they'd come over.
Yeah, but I mean, even someone out here this time of night.
But where have they gone? That's the thing.
I think if it was someone out this time at night around here, I would have thought it'd probably be other people doing what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not somewhere you come just for a walk with the dog, really, is it?
It's other people have come out to do this, and they think we're from the house or something, and they've turned their lights off and they're hiding.
Thoughts, so. Be a bit coincidence to people come out on Friday to go here. I'm pretty sure the movement I heard was an animal.
Just be aware of it.
You got the bag, right?
It goes into a ditch.
Wouldn't have even been anyone there. just drops off.
It's not like they would have gone under the bridge.
We tried under the bridge, but there's no way under there. There's nothing. There's no way. It's a ditch. That's in the distance.
There's no way anyone was in there.
That's just a big ditch.
We saw the light from the bridge.
That's.
There's no way anyone was in there. Like, no person at least.
We'll just have to double check during the day at some point, but from what I can see, it just goes into a big ditch.
1 second, just to check. Look how far away this path is from the bridge.
Yeah. The trees are too dense to see through to this bit.
No.
It was where we walked out. It was at the bridge height, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
And they were along with us, but they were about as... I don't even know. Like about... They weren't as close as that.
no, they weren't.
They were probably about as far as where the trees are.
200 yards away.
Yeah.
At the same height as the bridge where we saw that light.
No.
But it looks like it was.
Down the side, it goes straight into...
Yeah, but
ditch full of-
it looks like it was walking. Just the way the torch was moving looks like.
Yeah. But then, honestly, I got to the end there, and I saw it. It was as if like they had just done that, put the torch on the
Really?
torch, and then it disappeared.
I think we're gonna have to come back here at some point.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Maybe the bridge isn't a haunted bit. Maybe it's the bit around it. Yeah. So when people have ever found us at night somewhere, they've never been like hiding in the bushes. They've always been. And people generally are when they're out at night, aren't they? They don't hide really. They're pretty obvious.
I mean, it wasn't even like we would have been that hard to spot.
No.
Of all the, where's the one place that's out in this bit of the bridge?
Yeah.
There was someone trying to find us out here. Then we got to the bridge.
Go to the bridge. Yeah.
But then again, it seems like weird. Someone who's be out here walking their dog in thick fog at night.
Well, the weird bit is how that light was there because it was higher than the ground.
Yeah, it was level with us, and off to that side, it just goes straight into a ditch.
Yeah.
Like that, it just goes straight down into a ditch.
Thing is, it looks like an electric glow. It had sort of that almost
Did you
bluey.
get it on the camera?
No, camera was on the floor at the time, wasn't it? So we're just walking back to the car, and on the way back we found a light in a garden, which looks exactly the same sort of colour and everything as what we saw.
I don't know if it picked up on the camera what happened at the end of when we were up there.
Well, it was filming, so I think you get the vague idea. But that light you see there,
Basically, we saw a light that looked just like that coming towards us
not
through the
not
woods.
the big street light, the sort of more bluey coloured one.
Yeah, the smaller of those two.
Yeah, that's sort of the colour and sort of the amount of light that the one we saw gave off.
Yeah.
Just for sort of, it's hard to focus, but you can kind of see what I'm getting at. But yeah, no, that was really kind of weird.
Like if you put it, okay, say it's going to be a person, they must have walked down into a ditch and
Yeah.
then turned the torch off.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. First thing we need to do is find out if there is a ditch there or if the ground's flat, because it was on the same height level as the bridge, but from what we could see there was an actual big ditch there.
Well, we walked along to go back towards the path, but as we were walking along, we realised that it's just the ditch goes down and it's just
Yeah.
brambles. So
Yeah.
we would have definitely heard anyone walking
Yeah.
through that.
And the other thing is, if it's someone that's coming to look at, see what we're doing,
We weren't exactly hard to find.
no, and like I said to you as well, whenever we've been somewhere, people always seem to, especially at night, they seem to make themselves very well known.
Yeah.
They don't sort of hide in the shadows.
Like if they've got a dog or something, they'd just be talking
Yeah.
to their dog, so you know that.
Yeah, yeah,
I was surprised. Like, okay, I thought it was someone with a dog.
Yeah, but and that was the other weird thing. There was no
No
footsteps. And it's so quiet though, you could hear everything. So
sound. And even with the torch, because if it was a torch, there was no beam off it. Like
No.
if you look at these streetlights, there's
No.
beams coming off
I mean,
everything.
the beam thing, like I suppose it depends what type of torch they were using, but you'd expect a beam of some sort, but
Yeah.
there wasn't. So we're gonna have to come back and inspect the area, see what's there. But for now, that was really weird.
That was a weird. I have to look back. I can't even get a video of it.
So,
Oh well, we'll have to come back and have another look.
but yeah, I think that's it for this one.
Yes. See you on the next one.